Think we going we good. I want to shut it off. We good, we rolling, we live. Yep, this is recorded and streamed. Get recording here on the computer. Bang, what's going on? How you guys doing? Happy Thursday. Hopefully you guys are having a blessed Thursday, right? We made some money. We had some fun doing it in the live room this morning. We finishing off 2024 money, finishing the year off strong, but really kind of goes back to what we believe in. Why do we do the things that we do? I mean, if you guys are in alignment with me, my motto. I like to make more. I like to make more so that we can bless more. And whatever's in my heart and whatever's in your heart, right? You get to give back to communities, charities, churches, family, and then all making the world a better place for each and every person. So that's my why. Coming in here, hanging with you guys on a Thursday night. We don't need to do this, what I'm saying? But I enjoy it, And with these calls, it helps game plan not only for myself, but it helps you guys get in alignment. So then tomorrow, right? If you are a full mastermind, then you get to come in and live trade, and I want you to come in and make money, because in the end, we got to treat ourselves, especially on a Friday. We got to throw the cherry on top, But if you're watching this recorded, and you see this, just put a BMT in the box down below. If you are catching this on the recording side, I do appreciate you.
I see the shortest Solana.
If there is anybody, if there's any friends or family that you have that you feel is in alignment with our mission and what we do, DCG, digital currency generators. We generate currency, we generate profits in the crypto markets, the stock markets, futures markets. It don't matter. If it has a chart, we good. You know what I mean? But anyway, so another thing I like to do give back is freebie Fridays. You might hear me say. If you do have any friends or family that want to come in and kind of see how we navigate the markets, I mean, how much more realistic can it be? I can't really say something, right? You see everyone online showing all the tickets, this and that, but when you can do it live in a room and let other people manifest and capture it with you, that is one of my ways of giving back too. So we different, you know what I'm saying? We one of a kind. Anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna run through our game plan, why I call out some of the things that I do, get you guys caught up at any given time. If you guys have questions, just throw them in the chat. Come on the mic real quick at any given time. But most importantly, if you want to wait till the end and you have any trading questions, anything about our AI trading, what we do, now's the time to get that rolling. So let me share my screen and let's get the night started. It's party time, right? It is party time. All right, let's see here. Where are we at? All right, we got Thinkorswim up right now. All right, that's not the screen I want. So where is my charts at? All right, right here. This is the screen I need. What just happened to it? There we go. All right. So we got make this a little bit bigger here. Put this at 100. I'm gonna zoom in. All right. So first things first, you're gonna hear me say, let me make this chart a little bit bigger here. One of our staples, right over the. Hey, what's up, Antonio? You got a question? Or are you
Oh no,
good?
man. Sorry, I just came back in. I'm sorry.
You good, bro? You good? All right. So one of the things tomorrow, right? First part's gonna be geared towards the day traders. If you don't day trade, I'll show you how we swing trade with confidence. Why I call some of the things we went out. We just finished a 11-day, 2.5 week winning streak. We lost yesterday, but now today we won. We right back on the grind again. So there's a lot of people and a lot of profits trading the same exact thing that we're going to share with you right now. In the end, day trade for your job, swing trade to help grow your account. Use the profits of both to pay your bills and funnel it right into the retirement account, right? That's another thing I like to say. Anyway, we're gonna put SPY up real quick. So coming into tomorrow, right? You're gonna hear me say something's breaking the floor, breaking the ceiling. I have some people that have been rolling with me since 2020, last 4 years, going on almost 5 years. When I started the live trading, or 2019 actually, and they still in the room, so they actually contribute. So I like to share what I do, what works, what's proven, so that you can contribute to the team as well. So tomorrow, if you come in and you get overwhelmed, don't worry, because they've been rolling with me for years. Like, they got years in this. You know what I mean? All right. Regardless, one of the techniques you're going to hear us say is our floor and ceiling method, right? And what happens is the market opens up and it kind of puts a box in. I like to call it. We have a specific training for this. If you are new, welcome, welcome. We have a specific training for this in the Notion document. Mike got to trade school. I got one for some of the advanced techniques that I specifically do. So if you do need that, just shoot me a private message and I will get you access to that as well. But typically, what happens is we wait, and we wait, right? And we see the probabilities right there, 91, 94. We like to watch this every single day, knowing that it's one of our cash cows. Do we always win? Absolutely not, right? But trading this consistently over and over and over again, that's what pays the bills. If we got a 90% probability, I expect to win, I'd say 4 out of 5 days every single day. If you'd be happy winning 4 out of 5 days, right? Week in and week out, on the average, put a 1 in the box. Make sure you guys are up and paying attention real quick. Just give me a 1 in the box, right? Full-time trading to me is not about winning every single trade. It is about capital preservation, using proper risk management, and that is what keeps you in the game for the long haul, right? If you come in and you focus on the dollar amount, oh, Brandon, quit my job. I got $1,500. I need to make $200-300 every single day, and I can't lose. That's not really a good situation to put yourself into. You know what I'm saying? And I would probably tell you to keep your job and use your $1,500 and swing trade to grow and get a cushion, right? And then keep trucking that way. Why? Because it creates habit, a good habit. It creates shoot me a message after this, right? Or remind me at the end of the call. I got you. But it gives you the confidence to continue to trade, because in the end, a day trade and a swing trade is exactly the same thing. It's all about the time. A day trade is just a super, super fast, on steroids swing trade. And sometimes a swing trade can play out fast too, right? Anyway, day trading, you want to hear me say it breaks the ceiling or breaks the floor. What we wait for, we do not wait for a candle to close. This is a breakout technique. So if you see our box is right here, and you see that we have a ceiling right there and a floor right here, what happens? If we break the ceiling right there, I'm taking it. See how it breaks the ceiling right there? I'm taking it. We want to hold it, because any trade that you take, you must have a plan in place. Without a plan, the probability of you being successful over the long haul is not good. Just like some of the swing trades we post up, right? You'll see me, Jamar, James, we put swing trades in. I get tons of messages. Brandon, when are you selling out? Well, I mean, what's the matter when I'm selling out for it? I mean, if you're happy with the profits you got, go for it. I mean, realistically, when I take a swing trade and I can get 15-20%, I'm going risk-free. Why? Because me personally, my favorite trade is a risk-free one, meaning I cannot take a loss on that. If that's something that you like as well, then you're probably going to mimic something, similarities of what I specifically do, right? Because that's what makes me feel good. I don't want to take a trade and be down 90% on one side. Like, I mean, I have like a structure where I like to take my trades, you know? If it goes in profits, I know I feel good when I win, so I go risk-free when I see 15-20%. And that's it. The reason why, the market is always open, right? There's always going to be another opportunity. Anyway, if we break the ceiling right here, that is a valid ceiling break. Calls or buys on the future side. If it breaks the floor right here, which it did, that's a valid put or a sell on the future side. If the candle closed and it broke up and come back down, and you are waiting for the candle to close, guess what? We all won the trade and we are out, and you are still holding. So right when the candle breaks the floor or ceiling is when you take the trade, not when it closes. No, 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 right? Because it's a breakout technique. And on the day trading side, sometimes it happens really fast, right? It'll happen real fast, real quick, and you'll be in and out the trade. You know what I mean? Nice. I'm glad I heard. Hey, and that's why we go over this, because you take a little snippet or something that you have, and you roll with it. You know, it's called the Trend Box Pro. It's a custom tool that we have, Travis, Mr. Travis. Anyway, then this day right here, I take the first one and I'm done. So I honestly am not taking this floor break. I did take the ceiling break this morning, and look what happens. We pushed up. Guess what? There's the winning trade. You come and look at yesterday. Guess what happened on SPY right here? We broke the ceiling. We got close to the vicinity. I got stopped out for a break even. Okay, I don't really care. The previous day, the 2 days ago, we broke the floor right there. Did we get in the vicinity of the purple line? Yes, we did. Guess what? There's a winning day. Over here, we broke the floor right there. Price came back up, came back down. We have a rule: if it revisits that same level, you go risk-free right there if you're more aggressive, right? When you take this and you are conservative, you would have got stopped out for the loss there. Okay, guess what? You have 2 days that you got winning trades. One day you got a break even, and one day you lost. All right, keep going back. Guess what? This day we broke the ceiling. We didn't get stopped out till way up there. Now, guess what? You just made 3-digit return on a day trade on this. So now you got 4 days or 3 days winning, one break even, and one loss. So when you look at it from a 5-day standpoint, right? Let's say you make 100% one day. Next day you make 15%. Next day you make 20%. Next day you make 0, and you lost 30. Guess what? You take 100 plus 20 plus 15. That is 135% minus the 30. You are still walking away with 100% ROI of whatever you invested for that trade, right? You're using TOS for charting. What broker are you using for trading, and how many contracts do you use, if that makes sense? All right, Greg, so that makes complete sense, right? First things first, when you come into the live room tomorrow, you're going to see this chart right here, right? And it's a whole bunch of different colors. We call it the coloring book. I took all this Thinkorswim stuff, compiled it together, and created what you see here at Swingmaster Pro AI and the Trendbox Pro. So now we take all 14 or 15 TOS indicators and combine it into 2 indicators on TradingView, so we all can use it to trade, and it makes things way more simplified instead of understanding what all 15 different indicators do, if that makes sense, right? And that's kind of why we did that, you know. Can you trade futures? Absolutely, right? Now with the same exact technique, look at CL. CL, we broke the ceiling first, or I'm sorry, we broke the floor first, hit the target. Guess what? It broke right here. That right there is about a 15, 17 cent winner, and you get paid for every penny on CL. So today was a winner. Now you come back to yesterday. It broke the floor. There's 2 days, 2 winners. It broke the ceiling. 3 days, 3 winners. It broke the floor. 4 days, 4 winners. It broke the ceiling. 5 days, 5 winners. Are you happy? Is your account happy? And that's just one symbol. Once you get more experience, you can trade other symbols. Back to you, Greg, right? Thinkorswim we use because we've always been using it, and a lot of us trade in that platform. All right. How many contracts do I trade? I don't trade a set contract amount. I trade a dollar amount, because for me, and this is where risk management comes in. For me, if I trade $1,500, right, every position, I know that I'm not even trading 1% of my total account, right? I could trade way more, but I'm not even trading 1% of my total account. I don't care if I win or lose, because I know over the long haul, I'm going to win with the probability that we have, right? So where people mess up, and don't be like me, I could share this with you because I've already messed up, and I don't want you to mess up like this, right? What happens is I'm going to pick on you, Greg, right? Not saying you did this, but I'm just going to give you an example. One week you come in and you win all 5 days trading one contract, right? All right, next week I'm gonna trade 10 contracts or 8 contracts with Brandon. What happens when we lose Monday, right, of the next week? It's still part of our plan. Now you're shook, right? You might be scared and be like, "Oh, this is crazy. I'm going back to one contract." Well, guess what? If you took a loss on 8 contracts, I see you. If you take a loss on 8 contracts and you go back to one contract, guess what? You're going to lose, say, $5, $6, $7, $800 on that one trade, but then on all the winners, you're going to win $20, $30, $40, $50 on that one contract. Is that it? Proper risk management? Put a yes or no in the box. Is that proper risk management? Nope, nope, nope. all you guys that put nose in the box, guess what? You guys are all rock stars because that's not proper risk management. And that right there is why a lot of people failed. You'll know why I can preach this with confidence, because I did this for 3 years. 3 years of my lifetime. I did not use risk management, and guess what? My account went up, came right back down. Went up, came right back down. And the thing was, if I used proper risk management, my account would have started going up, little down, little, instead of going way up, way down. I'd win like 4, 5, 6, 7 trades in a row. Thought I was Big Meech, and then I would risk a lot more, and I'd take a big loss, and I would get scared. I'd go back down to 1 or 2 contracts until trading becomes, I don't care if I win or lose. Then you're not ready to level up yet in a sense of more money or more contracts. When you come into the futures and use the prop firms, it's a little bit easier because you're only leveraging $50, $70, $100 of your money. When you come into the stock option world, you have $1,000 or $2,000 account. SPY is a very good vehicle to test and drive because you can buy one contract for $100 to $200. And the thing is like people come in and say, well, if I put $200 in a trade and I lose, I'm freaking out. But those same people will take their whole family out to dinner and spend $150 or $200 and don't even second guess it. So why can you go out to dinner and waste a meal and get nothing out of it, but then when you take a trade, you get nervous or something bothers you, right? To me, I'm at the point where it doesn't bother me. You know, if I win, I'm happy, I love it. If I lose, I'm still blessed. You know what I'm saying? I'm still blessed. In my beginning days, I didn't quite think like that. So I can share with confidence. Don't be a rookie me, be an OG me. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, if I call out the floor and ceiling tomorrow, because I watch 6, 8, 10 stocks, this is exactly what I'm looking at. So that's one day trading technique. But we're going to move along because I got more stuff to share with you. We're going to come back here to ES, just because we do have some futures traders in here, and this kind of corresponds and correlates right to trading the option side too, right? So this is what we have right here, right? You see, this is Swing Master Pro AI. This is the second technique that you're going to hear us say in the room, right? You're going to hear us say Swing Master Pro AI buy or a Swing Master Pro AI sell, right? And I'm just going to go and put on a little bit higher time frame just to give you a little bit more clarity of what happens on this. If we make this larger, you're going to see something just like this. If we say a Swing Master Pro AI buy or sell, here's a buy, here's your stop out. Yeah, you got stopped out for a loss. Then risk management, here's your sell, price pushes down. Here's your buy entry with your stop loss, price pushes up. Here's your sell, price pushes down. Here's your sell, price pushes down. Here's your buy, price pushes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guess what? 5 winning trades out of 6 total trades. You happy with that? Put a 1 in the box. Are you happy with 5 out of 6 trades? 5 divided by 6 is only 83%. It's not 100%. No one said we're going to win 100% of the trades. That right there is profitable trading. But that's the 15-minute time frame. So it works on all time frames, right? It works on all time frames. If we say a Swing Master Pro AI buy or sell, that's exactly what we're referencing and what we're referring to. All right. Let's go back down to the 5-minute. And these, remember, for day traders, swing traders, I got you. Just give me a little bit, right? Just give me a little bit. Right here was today. We'll make this bigger so we all can see. Here's today. You know me, I'm a huge open trader at the market. Right here's what we got. Right here is 9:30, and here is typically about 12 that I'm done trading in. Today, right, we have another trade setup that we call it a boogie call or a boogie put, which uses the reversal arrows. Does everybody see these arrows right here? See those green arrows? Then you see these red arrows right here, the green arrows right here. Everybody see that? Yep. See tell me how easy this is. Green candles, green arrows. Red candles, red arrows, right? Everybody get that? I see yelps in the box. So 9:30 comes in. Check it out. Green candles, we pushed up. We got a reset. We got this reversal arrow. Here is our buy. This would be our stop. Let me erase all this. So now we get that, right? And I'm going to show you trading this, how easy and tight your stops are, right? Here would be our entry. When that candle closes or the next candle opens, right here will be our buy. And we're going to use previous structure as our stop out. So this will be our stop out. If this right here is our risk, right? It is safe to say that right here we can go risk free. That's a 1-to-1. That's a 2-to-1. That's a 3-to-1. That's almost a 4-to-1. But at a 1-to-1 risk to reward, that is a good situation to be in, right? That is a good situation to be in. That right there, you're going to hear, yeah, I do. I personally, and I'm going to show you next that I'm more of a scalper. This is more of a slower day trading setup. But I'm going to keep going real quick, and I'm going to show you what I do and why I do the things that I do. Now, on the sell side, right, we got a pullback. You got this reversal arrow. Here's your short entry. There's your stop out. There's our 1-to-1. Here's our 2-to-1. Almost a 2-to-1 trade. Guess what? There's another winning trade. Then we get a buy right here. There's our stop. Oops, that's a crooked line. There's our stop out. And here's our 1-to-1. Guess what? Price goes up. You go put your stop. 2-to-1, 3-to-1, 4-to-1, 5-to-1, 6-to-1. So sometimes, or I should say a lot of times, we get a runner, but at the 1-to-1, you should really go risk-free or start scaling out just to secure some profits, because a day trade, my personal experience, I like to take my money and be done for the day. I like to get 1 or 2 winning trades, and I am done for the day. Because when I sit here at my computer, I tend to get a bias that I need to get into a trade. So I bend my rules a little bit because I'm human too, and I want to get into the trade. Does anybody else have that problem where you want to get into something, so you kind of give yourself a unjust bias of why you're getting into the trade, or you want to get into the trade just to get into the trade? Put a yes in the box if that's you. I say you guys already beat me to it, and I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that, because a professional trader that we all are, we don't want to do that, right? So now what I do is I use the 5-minute, right? I use the 5-minute candles, but I actually take my trades on the 2-minute because I'm a scalper. I want to get my trades and I want to be done for the day, right? So let's check it out. If we come in here into the morning and we jack up our chart and make it bigger right here, check it out. Yep, I'm going to show you right now, Greg. Now tell me this isn't the ultimate day trading position to get you into a nice area. Same exact time, 9:30 right here. Right over here is about our 12 o'clock time, right? When the 5-minute, and right here in our ledger, right, we could see when our 5-minute is green or if it's red. We knew that it was green coming in at 9:30. Guess what? I called out this reversal buy right there. And if we made a high, we reset, made a high, got our signal, right? Let me zoom in. Got our signal right there, our reversal arrow. Our stop out is going to be our previous structure low. You follow me, Greg? So when I call out a boogie call or a boogie put, right? That right there will be our stop out. This will be our 1-to-1. Guess what happens? Bang, Greg, I'm risk free. Oh, it's still running. So now I'm moving my stop all the way up here, and as it keeps running, it's going to put me in a trail. You asked about an OCO order or an order. When I take the trades, right? When I enter my trade right here, it automatically puts my stop loss 6 points low and 6 points higher. So what happens, right? What happens is if my stop loss is way down here, but I don't want to take a loss down there, I simply just click it and I move it up to right where I wanted to put my stop loss. So instead of taking a 6 or 7 point loss on this trade, I might only take a 2 or 3 point loss, right? When the trade moves 3 ES points in my favor, this will come up. It'll delete the take profit. It'll delete the stop loss, and it'll put me in a trailing stop. So now right there, my stop goes right here back to break even. As it keeps going, it's moving my stop up with it. Bam. Now I just made more than a 1-to-1, right? The next trade that we called out in the room, why do we call this? We have a red candle, red arrow right here. Here's our entry. Guess what? Price pushed down, it reset. This high right there, Greg, it is my stop loss, right? My stop loss in this trade is 6,100 and my entries at 60.96. That is about a 4-point stop loss. So my take profit is way down here because sometimes, right? I mean, well, really never, but sometimes you get like a little flash crash in your favor or a flash push that it'll trail you super fast, right? So 3 points down right here, that gets canceled. That gets canceled. It puts me in a trail stop. So as price keeps coming down, my trail follows it. Guess what? I'll get stopped out down there. So instead of taking profits at 3 points on this trade, I walked away with a 5 or 6 point winner. And I do that because you have to understand also, I'm talking to 10, 20, 30 people in the live trade room while trading my own account, while trading stock options as well. So I want it to be as easily and automated as possible. Another example, we called out puts right there. We got a reset, reversal arrow. There's our stop out. Guess what? 1-to-1, my trail, it already triggered me right there because guess what? That is 93. Down here, 90. That triggered me in a stop already. When this trade, I might not have made much, but that's okay. And I didn't take this trade. Why? Because guess what? If I won the trade here and I won the trade there, there's my 2 winning trades for the day. Guess what? I'm done. I try to be done in an hour or less a day, right? Because to me, that's what I want to do. Then if you're still looking for more opportunities, you got your reversal buy there. There's your stop out. Price floats up and you trailing it up and it's still moving, you might get stopped out there. Now you made $500 on this trade from instead of just taking a $150 winner. Does everybody follow me? So if I call a boogie call or boogie put tomorrow, give me a 1 in the box if everybody understands what I'm trying to do. So then when you take it on your screen, you know exactly where my stop loss is. So I want you thinking like me so that you're not making bigger losses than what you need to. All right, we got tons of ones. The last day trading thing that I have, you hear me and Mike say moonshot Scots, right? This is the last thing that I am doing specifically, right? What happens is I'm using the AI Lotto high to give me my option contract. I'm using the AI Lotto low to give me my option contract to the put side. The Lotto high is giving me my call contract. The Lotto put is giving me my put contract, right? What happens is, if we zoom in and make this bigger, what happens is this right here. I'm waiting for my first 5-minute bar to close, right? And the power with this is anyone could say, well, I know what you're doing. It's like, well, you don't have AI in your advantage like we do. This uses machine learning. Me, Mike, and Jamar put a lot of money into this. It does machine learning to give us the highest probability contract for the day to give us 50 to 100% ROI or more. And that's why this is powerful, and I'm going to show you, right? I'll show you a couple days because remember, what is trading? Trading is about consistency, following your plan, and using proper risk management, right? So we'll make this bigger, right? What exactly am I doing? All right. Well, I'm waiting for my first bar to print, and I'm waiting to see if we break the high by a little bit or the low by a little bit. I go a little bit wider, and right here we called the puts. And believe it or not, I'm looking for SPX to go about 4 or 5 points. This little move right here was enough to generate about 25-30% ROI in about 3 minutes. I can't help how fast it is. I notified the chat. I'm going risk-free, and we got those profits, right? But I took a loss today. I got hosed on my exit with my trail stop, following my plan because it did that. But guess what? That's all right. So today, I'm going to chalk it up as a loss. Yesterday, right, I saw that the candles are green, and I saw it starting to roll over. We actually took the trade about right there, and we pushed up, thought we were going to take a loss, and then look what happens. It comes down there. There's another 40 to 60% ROI winner. The next day, we broke down. There's another 40 to 60% ROI winner or more. The next day, we broke down. There's another 40 to 60% ROI winner. The next day, we broke up, and some people held, They turned in $500 and they sold out up here about $1,700. That's about a 300% return. Had you let a runner go way up here till the end of the day, that was a day you turned $500 into about 3 or 4 grand. It happens. It happens typically once a week. But the key is using our AI targets to give us the option for today, right? Each and every day. So when you hear me say I'm taking an SPX lotto, I call it a lotto because I'll have a stop loss in place at 50%, 60%, and I'm looking for that 40 to 60% on the winning side. Sometimes I'll go risk free at 25, 30%. Really just depends on how the previous day's been, a couple other things, but that's typically what we're doing. If you understand the and we just call it Moonshot Scots because hey, me and Mike, we have fun with everything. You know, I get a couple messages. What is that? And it's like it's just a technique that we use inside the mastermind using our AI with our probabilities, our lotto high and lows. And there's some days we don't take it. There's some days that these things won't print, and that's a day we skip it. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's all we're doing. You know, that is all we're doing right there. We're just using these strikes and we roll with it. So now you understand why we day trade or why I day trade some of the ways that I do. The floor and ceiling, the Trend Box Pro. We went over the boogie calls, the boogie puts. We went over Swingmaster Pro AI buys, Swingmaster Pro AI sells, and we went over our Moonshot Scots or our AI Lotto SPX trades. That is all the day trading that I do. I come in and trade the same exact pattern every single day, and it's like taking candy from a baby. You know what I'm saying? Now, you don't day trade, you swing trade. All right, guess what? Give me about 5, 6 more minutes. Then anybody that has questions, feel free to get them loaded up. Someone give me a stock. We'll put in the chat box. To use the lotto high or low for the strikes. Yes, sir, Antonio. Yes, sir. All right. Hey, you guys. Hey, Nikki. She's a sniper. First one. That's how we play. In the video, we're gonna come here to a 1 day time frame. And the same way that we day trade, it's the same exact way as we swing trade. We trade with probabilities, right? And we're gonna look at this. So you see a Swingmaster Pro AI buy. First off, I could show you, but over here in the ledger, you see where it says the probability? That's 85.21%. That is pretty good. So I would trade this. This would be one of my cash cows. Do we win every single trade? No, we don't. And do we go through some rough streaks? Yep, we do. But if we zoom in and we look at something like this right here, you got a buy right there. This would be your stop out, a close, or this right here would be a close. We don't really close. We close right there on it. And then it bounces up and be a winner. You might have taken a small loss on that one. Then you got another buy right there. Here's your stop out, and price goes on to go up to be a winner. You got a sell right there, and price floats down to be a winner. You got a buy right there. Price floats up to be a winner, right? So we'll do a 1, 1 and 1, 2 and 1. We're 3 and 1, right? Then you come over here, right? 4 and 1. This sells a loser. We want to be in that one because we'd still be in this one. We got stopped out right here if pushed up. So 4 and 2, we take a buy. That's definitely a winner. The thing about this is when you take it right here at the end of the day, and it pushes up just like this, like that right there is a 4-point move. Like you're already up 3 digits. So there's no reason to hold it. I mean, you can if you let a lotto go, but I'm typically not holding it. You know what I'm saying? So there would be what 4 and 2 or 5 and 2. If we keep going back and we see a buy here, 6 and 2, 7 and 2, 8 and 2, sell 9 and 2, buy, loss 9 and 3, buy 10 and 3, keep going over, right? 11 and 3, a sell right there. What's a loss? 11 and 4, 12 and 4, 13 and 4, 14 and 4. That buy right there would be a loss. 14 and 5, 15 and 5. That pushed up. 15 and 6, 16 and 6, 17 and 6, 18 and 6. It's probably going to be real smooth for a while. 19 and 6, 20 and 6, 21 and 6, 22 and 6. There's our win streak that we're looking for. 23 and 6, or that's a loss. The buy right there, 23, 24 and 6. There's 30 trades right there. 24 divided by 30. What's our probability? 80%. We're still underperforming. So I already know if we keep going back over, we're going to go through a nice, swift couple winning trades. So the tool does all the work for you. But we do lose, and that's why you need to use proper risk management, right? That is one way to take a swing trade on this. Take them solely by itself, all right? The next way to take it, which is one of my favorites, and this is what really increases your advantage, right, is this right here. Remember our boogie calls and our boogie puts, right? Guess what? Here we get a buy, and then we're out of the trade. If you're watching the video for your cash cow, what are you doing this whole other time? You're doing absolutely nothing, but you're looking for a trade, right? So you could take a reversal arrow right here, put your stop out there. There's another winning trade. Buy here, stop out there, another winning trade. Buy here, stop out there, another winning trade. Buy here, stop out here, another winning trade. Buy here, stop out there, another winning trade. Buy here, stop out there, another winning trade. So now in this trend, instead of taking one winner, you got 2 winners, 3 winners, 4 winners, 5 winners, 6 winners, 7-0 in this last recent uptrend. That is why we are money, right? And if you come over here to this streak right here, in the red candles, there's one winner, right? Here's loss. Here doesn't look like much, but 116 down here to 114. This right here, right, is almost a $2 move. Just to put something in perspective, when you get a $2 move on the video, right? And I'm a visual guy, check it out. And you buy 2 weeks of time, let's just go 4 weeks of time, super safe, and it moves $2. Use our 19-cent delta rule right here, right? You're paying $167 a contract, and it moves $2 in one day. You're making about 50, 21, 42. You're making about $45, maybe $50 on a $167 bet. 50 divided by 167. If you're in a swing trade and you're up 30% in one day, are you happy with that or are you not? Are you going risk-free or are you scaling out? Put a yes or no in the box. Me, I'm already risk-free because guess what? When I go up 15%, 20%, I'm going to trail stop. I'm happy and risk-free. Y'all's are on fire. Absolutely. 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 Right? That is another way that we can swing trade. And that is why we are money, right? That's why we are digital currency generators, because we have a plan to extract. The third way to take a trade, right, is you see where it says AI swing trades. You can use the iron condors. You could sell for premium. You could do credit spreads. What you're doing is you're waiting for the last 5 or 10 minutes of the market, right? And if this says 490, you're going to bracket it in and put your call at $5 strikes and your put $5 down. So if we were to take the trade today, we closed at 145. We would sell, or we would buy the 150 calls and sell the 149 puts, and we would buy the 140, or we'd buy the 140 puts and sell the 141 puts. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, we have a masterclass solely on this. Please go back and see it. But I'm just going to share something with you. If we looked at November, right here, and this moves, this fluctuates, but not all the time, right? So now check it out. If we go the previous day at 144, and today it closed at 144, that's a max profit. If we go into the trade right here at 140, and it goes to 144, guess what? That right there is still a winning trade where it closed today, right? Where it closed the previous day. All right? Or we'll just say that's a loss. The previous day is a winner. This day right here, 141, it closed outside at 135. That fell $6. This will be a losing day, right? Now check it out. If we started this concept on this day right here, we started taking our first trade on this day right here. It has stayed inside our brackets right here. I would just say it's $5. There's one winner, there's two winner, there's three winner here. 139 to 145. Barely barely a loss. This day, 1 winner, 2 winner, 3 winner, 4 winner, 5 winner, 6 winner. This day right here, 146 to 142. Guess what? That's still a winner. Winner. This next day, 142. Guess what? This down here, still a winner. That's a loser. Here is a winner. A winner. Let's see this day. 146, 141. That one we'll just classify as a loss. This one, 141 down to 135. We classify this as a loss. Guess what? Winner, 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 winner. Right here, 141. That's right on the line. We'll just take a loss on that one, and then today would be a winner. So we're 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 5-1, 6-1, 6-2, 6-3, 7-3, 8-3, 8-4, 9-4, 10-4, 11-4, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 5, 17, 18, 19, and 5. 19 winners with 5 losses. Right? Let's bring it back up. What's our probability? 19 divided by 24. This is just one swing trade technique. That's about 80%. We win it, right? Now picture this. Say on these trades, we are making $40 and we're losing $60. All right? The last month, if you had a small account, $1,000, right? And you leverage $100 per trade using this technique, right? And you had 5 losers at 60% or $60, you lost $300, right? But your 19 winners times $40 is $760 minus 300. Guess what? You just grown your account, your small account, by 46% in 1 month. Do me a favor. Is that something that you could vibe with? Your account could live with? And I'm not saying that's going to happen all the time, but that's pretty on par of something that's what we can do inside the mastermind. Less than 5 minutes a day using our AI swing tool to get trades, right? And we can take many trades all the time. I'm telling you, we are crazy. I put this plan on people, a lot of entrepreneurs, business owners, people that lack time and they don't want to day trade. If you give me a legit 2 minutes a day, I could have you doing this. Same time every single day, 2 minutes a day. And if you don't got 2 minutes a day, then I mean, hey, maybe you ready for the next phase, which is more investing, and that's fine too. But if you're like me, like a hybrid, I like to do all 3 because my tree trunk is trading. 1 limb is day trading. 1 limb is swing trading. 1 limb is investing, right? So that is how we swing trade with confidence. That 3 ways, that's how I swing trade. If that vibes and you rock with it that way, then I'd probably recommend hanging out with me, and we can contribute and find a lot of stocks that we want to take trades specifically together, right? And that's just what happens right there. I won 11 trades since yesterday, and yesterday was my first loss. And then today we're back on the winning trade again. So I like to say, if we could win 3 or 4 out of 5 days every week for the rest of our lives, sprinkling in with the 5 out of 5 winning days, hey, we all love it. Like Gretchen said it best with an exclamation point. Love it. You know what I'm saying? And that is trading made simplified. Now, the behemoth, Bitcoin. I'm just going to talk about crypto because we've been talking about futures and stocks. I told you it works on futures, stocks, whatever you want to trade, right? The day trading tools still work the same way. I didn't say that out loud. Leverage crypto trading, we good. But from an investing standpoint, a spot trading standpoint, we can invest with confidence. You want to know how? All right, let's zoom out. Everybody see Bitcoin. If we are investing for the long haul, all we're doing is we are waiting for weekly time frame, Swingmaster Pro AI to give us a buy here, it give us a buy here, it give us a buy here, and it giving us a buy right here, right? Look where these buys are. Your first buy is 88,000, and in a couple of weeks, it goes up to 13,000. There's 50 to 100%, or about 50%. Next buy we got was at 8,000. It goes up here to 10 or 11,000. Next buy, it goes 9,000. Then it shoots all the way up here to $65,000. Then we get a sell. Now we come over to the next wave. Our last buy, everybody called me crazy, was we were buying it at $28,000 and $30,000. Well, who's the madman now? Is it me or is it them? Is that something that you want to position yourself in? Now think of it like this. All right, Gretchen. I'm gonna pick on Gretchen real quick. Well, Brandon, I only have $5,000 to start my investment account. All right, you put Bitcoin in one, right? And I believe in diversification, right? And we'll just say Bitcoin. We'll do another one. We'll do XTZ, which is Tezos, I believe, and we'll do Ethereum. I mean, everyone knows Ethereum. We'll just do Ethereum. So I'd recommend picking a power 4, power 5. If you look at my stock account, I got a power 40. I'm crazy, but it's all house money. All right, now check it out. If we put Bitcoin in over here and you had $5,000 and you put 1K in Bitcoin and you put 1K in right there and you bought it at 10 grand, right? At 20 grand right there, your 1K is now worth 2K. Well, guess what? Sell out, right? And let 1K ride, and now you got 5K back in your account. So then at 30 grand, you have 2K, 40 grand, 3K, 50 grand, you got 4K. Guess what? You have to sell at some point, because if you don't sell, you don't make profits or you don't make money. Everybody agree with me? You don't make money. So let's just say we sell out more right there. Now our 5K is at 7K, and you still got a free 1K rolling. Then it comes over here. Oh, Brandon, what happened? Swingmaster Pro AI has me down, but your last buy was over here, so you're not down. So don't attack me in the message box, right? It's all part of the plan. Stocks go up, they retrace, everyone's fearful, we buying, waiting for that next hookup. Then Gretchen still has, look, Nikki says, yep, sold some stuff today, coach. Slow and steady. Hey, you already know that. Then Gretchen comes in, waits for another buy. Oh my goodness, I got another buy, Brandon. So now she has 1K in, and now she takes 7K. Now she has 6K in her retirement, right? And now she puts another 1K in right here. Now she got 2K. Well, up at 30, at 60, your 2K is worth 4K. Why not sell out, let 2K ride? Now you got 2K in the account. Way up there, your 2K is 4K, house money. But now your pot is sitting at 7 or 8 grand. Now you got 8 grand, right? Now we come over here and we got 4K in Bitcoin. Now let's go to XTZ. XTZ, Tezos, right? Same exact thing. Guess what? Our last buy was right here at 160. Guess what? There's 100%. You got there's 1K you just profited while still holding it. Here's another buy at $3, went up to $6. There's another 1K. So now we have that 7. We got 9K in our account, right? With the 4K still in Bitcoin. Then it comes back down. You get the buy right there at $3. It goes up to 9. There's another 1K return. So now you got 10K in your account. Then our last buy was over here at 141, and we're just getting a buy on Tezos right now at 168. Guess who's buying? Me. Let's go. See why I do that? Does everybody see why I do that? So now you put another buy in here. You got 2K in Tezos. Now you got 9K on the side. Last one we were just talking about, Ethereum. Guess what? Let's say you started over here, 1,600. Right there's 100%. You're taking profits. We just got another buy. Everybody thought I was crazy. Brandon, you missed the boat. 3 grand. It's up here at almost 4 grand. That right there is 33%. We going back up to these all-time highs again, right? But the investing game is like the real estate game. It can take time sometimes, and that's okay. Long story short, Gretchen started doing this 4 years ago with 5 grand. She probably has 10 or 15 grand right now while having 10 or 15 grand in the market. Guess what? Risk-free house money with profits, Brandon's favorite position. You follow me? If that is you guys, and you guys see the power of what we just talked about, you feel confident coming into the trade room tomorrow, do me a favor. Give me a DCG in the box right now, digital currency generator. If you're watching this recording, you give me a DCG in the comments, please. Look at that. I see you guys firing away. I appreciate that. Now, that being said, you guys got questions? Hey, let's roll with it. Who wants to go first?
Yeah, hey Brandon, I got a question. This is fast. I haven't joined the live trading room before. How do I get access to that?
Um, you have to give me your you have to give me your most expensive wallet with the seed phrases. And let me take a look at it. No, I'm just kidding, bro. Hey, the same Zoom you're on right now, you get to come on tomorrow. We live trade every single day, Monday through Friday. If you are a full mastermind, you can come in and chop it up with us, and we go over exactly what we just talked about today, except in a live market. So you have all these internet gurus that say, "Oh, we did this and that." Guess what? We do it as the market's presenting itself in a live condition. Ain't nobody else doing that. You know what I'm saying? So can I get an invite for Swing Master Front? Yeah, if you full mastermind and you are in it over a month or two and you already completed the trade school, yeah, you let me know and I'll unlock you and you'll have it under your indicators, invite only. I'm pretty sure we unlocked you, Greg. If we didn't, put your trading view name in the box. You filled the form out like 5 or 6 times, but one of them had your email, one of them had a broken link, so I couldn't do nothing with that. But yeah, you full mastermind. Hey, I want you to win because it goes back to why are we all here? We're all here so that we can make more to bless more. And if you're not in alignment with that, then I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I want to make the world the best place possible. Hey, who else got a question?
Hey Brandon, it's Daniel here.
Wait, what's up, Dan? How you doing?
Good mate. I tried to. I started with Jamar back in 2018 and was in for a few years, but I had to step away for a couple of years. I tried to open a Schwab account today, but I live in New Zealand, so they won't let me open an account with them. It says you got a thing where not available in your country. Is that an issue? I mean, like how like what sort of do you know much about that sort of thing?
I mean, I can't really help you other than the fact is I want to come on vacation and visit you in New Zealand, but
Oh, yeah,
I live in
right.
the United States, so I can't really answer for that. What I can do is I have other clients that are out of the United States. I can see what they're specifically doing, but the truth is, like, all you really need to do is you need to find something in New Zealand that allows you to buy stock options and trade it that way. And it doesn't have to be Schwab because in the end,
Right,
it's
obviously.
it's all the same. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, yeah, because there's definitely an NZX one. Um, okay, I guess I could just invest in that a bit further. But is this Thinkorswim platform? That's just a trading platform, just like Binance, for example, but for stock.
Nah. So the Thinkorswim platform is part of the Charles Schwab. So you have to
Right.
have a Charles Schwab account to get the Thinkorswim, and that's kind of why I created the trading view charts for everybody because that's worldwide. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Yep.
Right.
So if you shoot me a message, I'll ask. Yeah, Interactive Brokers I know is worldwide. You could try that one, and I mean, in the end, you just need something that trades stock options and allows you to trade the U.S. markets. And you could rock and roll with us. I'm telling you, it's amazing. I love stock options because you can only lose what you put into the trade, so there's no really like risk. So like, look, if we went out to dinner, we'd probably spend 500-600 bucks. If you come out with me and Jamar, the last time we went out, we had 8 of us. Our bill was like $3,600. You know what I'm saying? You don't second guess any of that, you know. But when you take a trade, you don't got to put that much in that. You know what I mean? And I say that to say this: in a stock option trade, if you risk $500, you could sell at any given time. You could put a stop loss in at any given time where you want it to put, but you can only lose $500. So if you had $1 million account or $100,000 account, they can't liquidate it and blow your whole account. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've been wanting to get in it for a while, and now it's I had the time to learn about it a bit more, etc. Yeah, I've been doing all right with the crypto. I mean, I only started off with $850, and I've turned that into what 5 figures. So Yeah, I think I've got enough money now to be able to go into the stock market. So can
Tell
you just
people this, like as an example, if you had 10 grand and you did a selling technique that we do, on average, like you're probably gonna make about $1,800 to $2,000 month in and month out on average. Some months will be a little bit better, some months will be a little bit worse, but over the last 4.5 years, that's kind of what the average number been. And I mean, to me, it's just like it's so simplified. 2 minutes a day, you in and out. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's yeah, and I can do that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But what was that name you just said before about an international brokerage?
Interactive brokers.
Interactive.
Yeah, check them out.
All right, I'll do that.
Yep. And also, yeah, shoot me a message, and I'll message a couple of my other buddies that are different parts of the world and see what they're trading on. But I'm pretty sure Interactive Brokers is international, so they're in
Okay,
the state, but they have different like sections. Not saying your area is covered, but I'd check them out. You know what I mean? Or Tasty. I think Tasty works.
sweet. That
Yes, sir.
sounds good. I'd like to jump on tomorrow morning, but I think you see you have it at 6:30 in the morning, and that's 3:30 a.m. Saturday here.
Gotcha. So it's 9:30 a.m. my time, East Coast time.
Right. Yeah. Well, at the moment it's 4 o'clock Friday afternoon here.
Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna go live in 12, 11 hours. So if it's 4 for, yeah, you're right. It's 3 o'clock for you.
No worries.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Brandon. Thanks,
Appreciate
mate.
you. Yep. Thank you. Does the delta in open interest play a role with iron condors? Absolutely not, Greg, because we are now selling the options or selling a spread, so it's irrelevant. I should say irrelevant, but not like directionals. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Derek.
Hey, listen, Mike has said, when you call out those and they have like a 3 or 2 or 1, explain to me what that means.
Yeah, so in the master class we go over all that, but a quick cliff note version. If we do like a diamond three trade, safely, I recommend people to have like 7, 8 grand to 10 grand or more, right? And if we get to a diamond two, then if you got like 3 to 5 grand, you could take that. And if you have a diamond one, if you got like 500 to like a $2,000 account, you could take that one. You know what I mean? So in the end, it's just the probabilities where a diamond three might be a 75% probability to win. A diamond two will go up to like 85, 90, and a diamond one is like 95, 96%. You know what I mean?
Okay, so now are you going to start calling out more? Because then now for me, I, I I just didn't know what I guess what the parameters were, but like if somebody wanted to start at a lower level, are you going to look at trying to get people into like a diamond one versus a diamond three so that they can build themselves up?
Yeah, so matter of fact, like you have spoken and it's not just you. So I was actually thinking about doing a trading challenge next week, but going forward for us as well. Um for people that they think everyone thinks you need a lot of money to trade with. So I was like, look, if you got $1,000, let's do a trading challenge. And in a month, if I can grow your account 20 to 50%, then you got to join me. You know what I'm saying? For you, you already in, but going forward, if you guys all want, I can start running the scanners and we can get real heavy with diamond one trades where we can get one a day. You know what I'm saying? Or one or two a day and just keep taking it, understanding that we're gonna win a lot, but we're gonna lose too. But you just gotta stick with it. You know what I'm saying? And there's times where you go through a gnarly storm, but if you follow the plan, like I can't say never. It's very rare that we're going to have a red month. You know what I mean? So if you guys hark me enough, and that's something that you guys really want me to do, 100% can do it. You know what I'm saying? I see it. I see it. Absolutely. Yeah, yep. Go ahead, Gretchen.
Hello, hello. So my question is regarding the weekly plays. So with the new system now, we'll cut the loser and then let the winner run with a 50-cent trail stop, right?
Yeah, you can do that.
So my question is, when we do the trail stop, do I do good to close or to the end of day?
Um, I would do good till close,
Okay.
but typically you're going to get stopped out in the same day anyway.
Mm,
The only reason why I say it like that is because for some people that have multiple contracts, they might put a stop, like a hard stop, back at break even, just to give it room to run, or put a trail stop limit in place, uh, just to try to get that huge expansion. You know what I mean? But if you're only doing one or two contracts, I 100% would recommend going risk free the way we've been doing it, and it eliminates on the downside. You know what I mean?
okay. All right. Thank you.
Yep, yep. Anybody? We got another? What's up, Antonio?
Hey, what's up, Beast Mode?
Hey, hey.
Hey, man, just want to be like real clear on this Trend Box Pro, man. So you do not wait for the candle to close above that box once it breaks. Once it breaks out, like it peek its head out, you get into that trade right at that moment.
Oh, 1,000%. I get into that trade right at that moment.
Yeah, see now, and the only reason I asked that because I'm used to going off of zones, and like when I'm trading with Mike, we trading futures. We wait for the candle to close above or below that zone before we get into that trade. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a little clarity on that Trend Box Pro because I watched that several times to where it'll break the box and it'll push hard, then it might come back, but that move that it made, right, while it was pushing like the momentum push, you probably could have made you a nice little bag out of there and got out the way. You know what I mean? And been done
Well,
with your trade for the day.
absolutely. So you gotta retrain your mind to be like this. Pretend this is a zone, right? And we're waiting for it to either break underneath or above the zone. So instead of you waiting for candles to break above the zone to take the trade again, we're capturing our candles in a zone, and once they break up or down, then we take in that trade, right? And once we do that, I use the purple line as a vicinity, right? Because what is a day trade without a plan? All right.
Right.
And I use it as a vicinity. So I'll be honest with you. There's many times that I enter the trade here and I go risk free right there because if it pushes straight up, a lot of times you're going to be up right where you need to be, and you go about your day.
Right. And also while you got that on that screen, those arrows, those like the green arrows I'm looking at, what are those indicating exactly?
So these are our reversal arrows. And
Not
what
the
happens?
arrows, not the because I know what your arrows mean. I'm talking about those triangular arrows, that one right there. Yeah.
All right. So what this means is that it's putting a high in, and you got a retracement. You can put a line right there to continue for the breakout. So it's something that we added on, but it just confused too many people. So I tell people not even to touch with it, but like right here, we pushed up, we come down. If we would break out of this area on this day, that'd be a valid breakout. So it said
Above
breakout
that.
for retest. So you pushed up, you come back down, wait for the retest for the breakout.
Got you. Cause like I see those print like in the middle of a in the middle of a trade and that arrow will print and I all of a sudden panic because like, oh wait. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know exactly what it meant, but I get it now. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
So if it prints in your favor, that's a good thing. But I wouldn't. I mean, to me, I'm not holding it or doing anything special if they would print. I'm just, hey, I'm going risk free, rated our lines because once again, what's a trading plan if you ain't following it? You know what I'm saying?
Roger that, roger that.
Hey,
Yes,
Brandon, quick
sir.
question. Sorry. When you say you're going risk free, that means you're selling half your position, then raising your stop to the entry point.
When I say risk free, that means I'm in a trail stop engaged.
Gotcha.
Yep, yep. So if you're on the future side and you're risk free, you that just means that you put your stop, you're either in a trail stop or your stop is in a spot where if the price would come back and gets you out, you're going to take a winning trade.
So Brandon, that the Swing Master Pro, is that in Trading View? Is that something that you link us to?
Yes, sir. Yep. You guys fill out the form for the scoreboard, and then I will unlock you for Swing Master Pro and Trend Box, if you want it. The reason we just don't give everybody the stuff in the beginning is because if you come in with Mike's tools, my tools, Jamar's tools, you want to overcomplicate yourself. So we keep it simple. So when we put you to the trade school, you're going to use TNT with Mike, and some people they or a lot of people end up liking it, and that's fine. But then when you get exposed to other people and the different techniques, then you can figure out what your personal trading profile is. Some people don't want to be session traders or trade all day long. Some people just want to trade the first hour like me. And if you want to do that, you're probably going to replicate or simulate more of my trading style. You know what I'm saying? So you have the free will to determine what you want and what makes the most sense for you in your trading journey. And we just here to show you we're all together, but we each have slightly different techniques. And there's no right or wrong way to do it. You know what I mean?
Right. And so that, I mean, I understand that, which makes perfect sense. But like when I first came and, I guess the alligator was what people, well, what I thought people were using. You just showed me this tonight. I'm like, whoa, I mean, because I'm a swing trader. That's my thing. I just want to, uh, I may day trade some, but more so I'm trying to get into the swing trade thing. So I want to be able to make sure that I'm utilizing the tools that are going to be most effective for what I want.
Absolutely. Yep. So I'd say for you, I'd say the alligator and Swing Master Pro AI is probably all that you need. You know what I'm saying? So you just let me know and we get you hooked up, you know?
I'll do that. I'm going to send you something to make sure that I have that. Thanks.
Yep, yes, sir, yes, sir. Would you recommend would you use or recommend using a prop firm for day or swing trading? I believe the only prop I correct me if I'm wrong. I think Top Step is the only prop firm that has a swing trading side where you can swing trade in it. Like Apex and all of them, you can't swing trade. You can only day trade. You know what I mean? Charlie, if you have to be if you've been in you have to be in the mastermind for at least a month, and you got to complete the trade school before you get access to everything else. If you have already, then you shoot me a message or we'll let a message and we'll get you squared away. Anybody have any other questions? All right. Well, hey, if we don't have any other questions, I'm gonna give you back your guys' Thursday night. It's 10:15 East Coast time, and we gotta be up tomorrow at 9:30 to trade, to make some more money, to toss the cherry on top. I appreciate you guys. If you ever have comments, questions, or concerns, what's up, Antonio?
Hey man, I kind of wasn't quite finished. I was trying to clarify a couple of more
Okay,
things
go
about
ahead.
that box. Like, so you trading that does it matter what time frame you trading that in? Because I saw you with the 15 minute up, but you can also trade out the 5 minute because I day trade out of the 5 minute. So I'm
So
just
you can use it on 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute because it's all the same price points. You know what I mean?
all right.
So you just got to understand if you trade on the 5 minute and it breaks, you can use that. You know, I trade on the 1 minute and 2 minute, so I know right when that 3 pennies over is in, I'm in that bad boy. You know what I mean?
Right, that's a faster, like a faster execution right there because you can see the
Yeah.
movement quicker.
Yep. Yep.
All right,
So
just making sure I understand what you're saying because I've been kind of studying the Trendbox Pro and this Swing Master AI, man, and just trying to make sure I'm utilizing the tools in the proper manner, man, because there's no way that everybody else winning and I'm not winning with it. It ain't saying I'm not winning, but it's like I guess I'm not using it in the right way. So just trying to be clear.
absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I'm telling you, you use it and you stay consistent with it, you're gonna be just fine.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
Yep. Yep. Well, if we don't have any other questions, you guys ever have any questions or concerns, never hesitate to reach out to me. You need a trading plan, something that matches your personality, let me know. I'll get you squared away. Just remember, live trading tomorrow. Be there, be square. If you're watching a recording and you want to hop in on the Freebie Friday, hop on in, shoot me a message. I'll send you a personal invite. If you got any friends or family, let me know. We'll get them squared away as well. Appreciate each and every single one of you guys. You guys are rock stars. With that being said,